it going? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, I'm going to start this off with a song and only the first stanza because this is all I can do. Do you see the thumbnail? Do you see that picture that's on the screen?
This is me.
That is my grandmother, Rosalie. And on the older boy is my Uncle Arthur, and the younger boy is my dad. Now, today is my Uncle Arthur's birthday. He would be 102. He is buried, he's buried in England where he died during World War II. But every St. Patrick's Day, on my uncle's birthday, my mother sang for my dad because it was his brother's birthday. Mm-hmm. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers dying. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the fields are hushed and white with snow. For I'll be here in sunshine and in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Sorry, guys, I didn't do it justice. I really didn't. But as for my dad and for my Uncle Art and for my mom who sang it to my dad every year. Now, my family is not Irish. Um, that's my family's Scots on my dad's side. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And this is the only green you're going to see me wearing because I'm not Irish, but my husband is. Irish and Welsh. That's my husband. Give me a second. I've had a really rough day. Physically, I'm not doing well today. I'm having a problem with sitting. Let's put it delicately. And hey, let me say hi to everybody. Oh, and I'm on Top Chat. I should be on live chat. Seashell, aloha, my love. Fiona B, Jean Kubicek, Jean Phillips, Joe Mama, Malka Ringo, Mama Cat, Paula Klein, Simply Jessica, and the Crafty Preschooler. I'm sure there's more people here than that, but not everybody likes to talk. Let me just move this out of the way. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hey, Janet Fitton. Melody Ray. So I got up this morning and loaded the dishwasher, had a shower. Like I got up at 10, loaded, not even 10, quarter to, loaded the dishwasher, had a shower, stripped my bed because I was going to do that when I did Nan's bed. But when I got here from picking her up, I was in so much pain. So I stripped my bed today and washed it. It's in the dryer right now. But then I had a shower, and when I was in the shower, like I've been feeling kind of wobbly, and I think I have some kind of inner ear thing going on because my balance is never great, but I almost fell in the shower because I was just like all over the place. So I've been watching TV with Nan today. We started to watch Vera because every time I try to watch it with Howie, he falls asleep. So I said, piss on him. Piss on it. Mom and I'll watch it. We got news from Karen. She got her staples out of her arm today where she broke her humerus and they had to do surgery on it. She had 31 staples. And they're telling her she can't drive for 6 weeks. So not this weekend, but next weekend, or maybe the weekend after. See how we'll play it by ear. We'll be driving Nan home, but she's going to have to pay for the gas because we cannot afford that trip twice in the same month. You know what I mean? Hey, Tinker Bouncin', Julie Otson, Malka, Mama Cat. How's everybody doing today? So I put the last piece of tube meat burger in the crock pot, chopped in an onion, some garlic, some onion powder, a bay leaf, some of my homemade seasoning. And then I dumped in a jar of my vegetable medley and a can of spaghetti sauce, thick and zesty, but it's actually called hot and spicy. So I'm hoping my garden medley will knock it down a little bit. You know what I mean? So I have vertigo often, so I take only one cold tablet when I feel it coming on, and it helps. You know what? I should take a Benadryl. I never thought of that. Because it's really bad today. Like I've had it for a long time. But it's, I remember once when Arthur was a toddler, getting an infection in the balance gland behind my right ear, this ear. And that's the only thing that helped was antihistamines. But it was scary because I felt sluggish, and that's the way I'm feeling today. And that's the first sign is I kind of felt sluggish. And then I sat up and went, wow, this was when Arthur was a toddler. And I got up and I had to put my hand on the wall. It felt like the whole room tilted, right? So I sat on my bum. Arthur thought it was great fun. I sat on my bum and went down the stairs with him hanging on to his arms around my neck as I went down, bum down the stairs. And then I went and saw a doctor and the clinic and all that stuff. Just had to step in and say hi. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling crappy, darling. So thankful the gas here in Florida is $3.99 where I live. It was, do you know, when Mom and I went out, we took Briar out yesterday, I believe. Or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday. Briar and I, Mom and I went out. We picked up Briar and did the loop and went to the IGA. Mask free. Mom do. And we had a little visit, and it's the first time in a long time. Briar said, "Come here, give me a hug." Both Mom and me. Give me a hug, Nan, and give me a hug, Mom. You know what I mean? So it was really nice. It was really nice. But Mom put $20 in my truck. And we ended up, by the time we got home, just from going up to Chelsea IGA and then the Giant Tiger and picking Briar up, dropping him off, spent the whole $20. We were right back. My gas tank was right back down to. See, I'm not all here today. I'm not doing so good today. And I felt kind of nauseated yesterday. So I'm wondering if I'm coming down with something or if I've just got an inner ear infection, and you don't really feel it, right? Sending usage what the heck? Hey, Aces, Audrey Abbott, Becky, how you doing? Being half Irish and half Cherokee says it. Wow. I bet you that was a tumultuous relationship. Irish and Cherokee? I mean, wow, right? Yeah, I have a little bit of thickness in my head. So, but so today I'm taking it easy. Excuse me. It's always three. Excuse me. Please excuse me. Now, do I have any Kleenex? I usually have some Kleenex right sitting here. And I don't. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Ow, ow. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. So I did more than I thought I did. I had a shower. I got the dishes done. I got 2 loads of laundry done and my bed stripped. But I didn't get anything else done. I didn't get any editing done. I didn't get any videotaping done. See? Toilet paper, and look at all the dust from the lint. Oh, and everything's melting. Everything's melting. The eaves have just been running water all day. Yep. Oh. So, how's it? Okay, I was behind the fan and didn't take advantage. Hey, Donna, thank you. Hi, Jackie. And thank you for the bless shoes, everybody. All right. You know what? Somewhere I have a black and green fan that would go perfect with this. Excuse me, I gotta open the window. All righty. No, we're not having any cabbage and potatoes or anything like boiled supper. Nan doesn't like cabbage. So we're just having spaghetti. But it's got zucchini in it and celery. Smoke of the sacred white sage. Cleanse these cards. Keep me true. Cleansing of negativity. Okay. Hey, Fiona B. Oh, I'm fine. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So, excuse me. I have one spot in my nose that just does not want to stop dripping. There we go. So, how's everybody doing? Anybody got any special St. Patrick's Day meals planned? Normally, I would do a corned beef and cabbage and potatoes, or a cottage roll and potatoes. But I've been catching up on my regular cooking videos, which you saw the last of today. One of the meals of chicken. Oh yeah, I know. Well, right now it was sunny all day and everything's been dripping, and now it's overcast, so I think the rain is coming next. Woo, there we go. All righty. Okay. So we have 3 cards here. The upright one, the first one, is intuitive communication. Silent whispers of the heart. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but silence whispers of the heart means you really need to listen to your guts, listen to your intuition, listen to the voice in your head that is like sometimes when I'm editing, I will hear, if I'm editing an audiobook, I'll hear, does that edit work? I'll be talking to myself, and then I'll hear a voice that says, how does it flow? Well, that's the voice of my brother, right? If I'm working with electricity and I'll get an instruction in my head, oh, you better be, make sure you do the ground or whatever, it's my dad's voice. That is just intuitive communication. This is how some people think we are connecting with our dead loved ones or our alive loved ones. We are connecting because we go to where we know the knowledge is in our mind. Right? We connect with the people we know where the knowledge is. So listen to the intuitive communication that's coming your way. Because the peace card is upside down. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. But this is upside down, right? You need to listen to your intuitiveness because you're not dissolving your unwanted feelings or disturbing thoughts because you're not facing them. Travel, romance, and potential. Okay, so somebody needs to listen to their instincts. Don't let somebody else tell you you're crazy because you're having these disturbing thoughts. And it's somebody that's close to you, probably the person that is deceiving you, telling you you're crazy for having these thoughts. Listen to your guts. I think I read them backwards. Does anybody get that? That I don't know who that's for, but you've got a suspicion about somebody in your life. And you've mentioned it and they've called you crazy or poo-pooed it. You trust your guts. Okay? It's somebody close to you. Wow, that's dark. Hey, seashell. It's like a hammer. Ooh, yeah, tell me about it. Having fajitas with home canned fajita beef and fiesta beans. That sounds like something I've never had. Knitting some things, commemoratives for support of the country I will not mention. I'm not going to mention, any kind of armed conflicts or anything like that on this channel. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. And even if I did, I wouldn't share it because I don't trust where the information is coming from. Mary Jane, how's it going? You know what? I'm feeling the white light oracle cards. Now, I don't feel these that often. And the truth is, these have no writing on them. I don't know what the words at the bottom mean, and I don't look up the book. So this could be wildly on point for somebody, or I could be completely hashing it. But the truth is, folks, I am an intuitive reader. I read what I hear or see for somebody who's here. And so if I read these cards and somebody else owns this deck and goes, that's totally does not what that means. It's because I don't use the book. I use the energy and I use the image. Make sense? So, Doris, hi, darling. It's getting better to learn history as it keeps repeating itself. Tell me about it. Whoa! Now, I just had two cards. One went port and one went aft. This one came out first. So I don't know if these are for the same person or if they're two totally different people, but they both... I don't know what this one means, but I do know Spirit of the Bear. Now, this is bad because I'm going to have to talk about it anyway. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. Is anybody getting the imagery I'm getting here? But the spirit of the bear is everywhere. It is not the claim of any one province, country, or territory. The spirit of the bear roams free and will not be harnessed. I don't know what that means. Okay? But it's encouraging. I'm feeling somebody needs to know that somebody's fearing something. Somebody's living in a lot of fear right now about something they have no control over. And it's got something to do with the imagery of a bear. But the truth is this card for you is to tell you that you are protected by the spirit of the bear. Okay? Bears are very, very small families, high loyalty, and whatever you're afraid of, you got no control over, but know that what you're fearing is actually not to be feared. I don't know who needs to hear this and why it's coming out this way, but somebody's afraid, and what they're afraid of is totally upside down. They shouldn't be afraid at all. And it's got something to do with a bear. Alpha of Alcyone. Alcyone. Now, what I see here, and I don't know if this is for the same person, but what I see here is somebody instead of looking full on, this person is looking, somebody's looking in their past, something to do with your past has been haunting you for a really long time. You've turned to face it and found it a friend. So I don't know if these two cards have anything, but somebody's got a lot of fear at that they won't even listen to reason about. They have a lot of fear over something that they shouldn't be afraid of at all. And somebody also, or separate from, if they turn to face that fear, they will find it's been a friend all along. That shutting out the past doesn't make it go away. It just warps your memory of it. So turn and embrace your past, because what you're afraid of is not really there. It's all been made up on the way you've tried to push it down for so long has warped your perception of whatever that memory is. Wow, that's really dark shit. Not dark, it's just in depth for some reason. I have no idea who that was for. Okay. I need to cleanse and purge for a second, because there was some negativity attached to the first cards and somewhat of the second cards. It's all about fear energy is what I'm getting. The first one was like somebody was getting a warning. And the second one was like, I'm dealing with irrational fear is what I'm hearing. Irrational fear. And part of that fear may be looking at the past. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Hang on. Sorry. Please refresh your page. It was pixelating because I was on Wi-Fi and Nan's playing games. So I forgot to put my phone on data. Hey, T Mama Duke, how's it going? Thank you, Mary Jane. A lot of, well, it's not that it's negative vibes, but yeah, you're right. It's not that it's a lot of negative vibes. It's just that first reading was it leaves an icky residue. So let's cleanse again. Smoke of the sacred white sage. Cleanse the negative energy. Anything that may stick to me, Keep me open and honest and pure of heart and thought and deed. All right. Okay, now I'm going to cleanse. Hey, Stephen, how are you, darling? Okay, Stephen, are you okay? Remember the other day, you had a dizzy spell and you were taking the day off, and that put up a lot of flags for me. So let me know if you're okay, all right? Making my corned beef and cabbage. I'm making spaghetti. Spaghetti with I took, like I said, hamburger, onion, garlic, onion powder, bay leaf, and I browned it all up in the crock pot. And then I dumped in a quart of my garden medley vegetables, like tomatoes, peppers, celery, onions. Oh, I should go put some peppers in. And 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 a can of hot, spicy, thick and zesty spaghetti sauce. So, hey, Kay, the Country Wife's Kitchen. You're all good? Okay. Hey, Donna Lowell. I'm having an egg salad sandwich. It's good. Oh, it sounds good. So, again, Karen had her staples taken out of her arm, and she's got to have physiotherapy. And she can't drive for 6 weeks. Mom called bullshit. But I'm saying you can't fake physiotherapy, needing physiotherapy. Right? So, has someone connected? Has this? Okay, I'll give it to you, honey. It is connected. Hearts family at gmail.com. Did I get it right? Connected hearts. Yes. You got a sore you got a sore throat, honey? How come you got a sore throat? How come you got a sore throat? Tigger bouncing? No, you haven't missed much of anything, honey. My sister-in-law a few weeks back fell and broke the humerus in her right arm. Was it her right arm, Mom? Was it Karen's right arm or her left? No, it was her left arm. And she had a previous car accident some 35, 40 years ago that she had to be airlifted off the highway. So when she fell on the ice and broke her arm, they couldn't just set it because it was full of pins. So they did surgery on it, and she's been in a sling, and that's why we went and got Mom. But apparently she has to do physiotherapy, and she can't drive for 6 weeks. So we'll be taking Mom back home probably next weekend. So, sinus infection. Why are you depressed? Doris, are you taking your vitamin D3 in the morning? Hey, Fiona B. Thank you, sweetheart. If Tigger, try a neti pot. Try flushing your sinuses out with warm saline water, like a teaspoon of salt in a pint of water. Congratulations to your new family member. Who? Wait a minute. K. Go back. Let's go back. Who? You're going to have to repeat yourself. Wait a second. K. Visiting my grandson and daughter and waiting for my second to be born. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Congratulations. I almost envy you. Almost. But I know that, God has not decreed me to have grandchildren yet, just like he decreed not to give me girls for children. Like Mom and I were talking, she had 3 girls and a boy. And I said, I'm just really grateful God never gave me girls. And she said, why? I said, I would have destroyed them. Right? I would have destroyed girls. I know for a fact God in his infinite wisdom said, let her have sons. They will do better under her, fractious care. So quite welcome, honey. So spring is right around the corner. Now, listen, if you're feeling depressed, it means that, we're getting to the end of the year. Yes, the days are getting longer, but not long enough. So please get yourself some vitamin D3, the drops, preferably. If you put the 2 or 3 of them under your tongue, double the dose, do it in the morning, and that will help you have more energy for the day. You may want to up your vitamin B12, B6 and 12, and get some minerals, calcium, magnesium, and zinc into your system. Winter's hard on us, especially if we have emotional or mental issues of any kind, like any kind of leaning towards depression. Winter's the worst on people. Autumn Gypsy, are you in your new digs yet, lass? I firmly believe God knew what he was doing when he gave me sons as well. Amen. Just got hit with lots of crap and negative tapes. Friends have health crap. Losing pupper. Aw. I have to go feed Skitters and myself. Have a great day and happy St. Patty's Day. Well, thanks for joining us, Mary Jane. I'm glad you're having a great day. So, I mean, there are things we can do. Like, for instance, I managed to get some stuff done today, but there'll be no video for our half-acre homestead tomorrow just because I couldn't make one today. And I think I transplanted all my tomato babies too soon. I may have to start some new ones just to make sure because they're not doing well. I should have waited for them to come into second leaf. I just got eager, Give Skitters mew mews and snuggles for me. So I actually thought Briar was going to be a girl right up until halfway through my labor. Like, I thought he was a girl for sure. And then the last 2 weeks, it was like, shit, okay. But no, it could still be a girl. I was doing by the heart rate and everything. Then halfway through my labor, I went, nah, I'm kidding myself. It's another boy. Bev, not yet, but he's redoing this apartment too. It's almost finished, hopefully soon. Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear it. So, what's new besides everything is melting? I saw a red squirrel. I was really happy to see a red squirrel because red squirrels or country squirrels are half the size of city squirrels. And you really notice it that when we first moved into the area, like we started out in Wakefield, and when we first moved there, Howie worked in Ottawa, and then the number 5 highway stopped in Chelsea, like close to the Tulip Valley Motel. Well, then the next time they moved the highway a little bit further, it stopped at the AJ and so on until it goes all the way to the other to Wakefield, the end of Wakefield. But the devastation that putting that road the extra 10 miles did. I mean, we're seeing species up here that we don't normally see. And we've been seeing them. It's been over 10 years, right? So we've been seeing, because it was around 2011, 2012. Then they really raped the land for the road. And I'm not, I'm not against it. It is what it is, right? And Howie benefits from having that highway that shoots straight down close to Ottawa. But we started getting black squirrels up here. Groundhogs and gophers that you never saw past. You would see them on the hills, like when you go along the number 5 highway, just going out of Hull into Chelsea, you would see gophers on the side of the hills at sundown and stuff like that. But I never saw them this far up. Well, I saw them in Wakefield. And we have black squirrels up here. The big city black ones that drove. Everything seemed to get driven farther north. Long story short, I'm really happy to see the red squirrel because I was told that the city squirrels are the bigger squirrels. They will drive them right out. They will kill them. And I happened to see the red squirrel and the black squirrel 2 different times, but in the same tree. So I'm not too worried about it. Is it picked? Try refreshing because I'm on data. I'm using data. Hey, Della Smalley, how's it going? I am using data, so it should be fine. And speaking of data, I'm getting a new phone because this one's all cracked across the corner here. And Howie's is my old phone, which was he got and then immediately almost destroyed. So I'm getting insurance on his phone actually. Um, think something's wrong with my camera? Try now. It's not my camera, it's my phone. I'm streaming from my phone and I'm on data. I'm not on Wi-Fi at all. Let me see. Let me see something here. There we go. Let me try that. The new apartment is almost done, so I'm getting excited. I bet. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Terry Lakasevich. Lakasevich? Bottom of the lake view? Really? Huh. Hang on a second. Let me try something. Let me just try something here. Did that help? Oh, God, I'm hot. Oh, I shut my window. That's why. Oh. Hello. Have a beautiful day, Bev. I'm doing okay. Going to make your drop biscuits tonight. You mean drop dumplings? The flour dumplings? Okay, guys, let's go out and come back in. So I'm gonna start a new live stream. Let's just do this. All right. So go back to Facebook or wherever you were notified. Okay, let's try it. Let's reboot.